Hey there, boys and girls, and welcome to episode 149 of Sonic Boom TV. This is a Record Store Day 2022 a closer look. I picked up a 2022 album yesterday. It was a Record Store Black Friday Gun Club live at the Hacienda 1984. This is one I wanted to get and I missed it last time, and I went to Louisiana Music Factory, and the first time I've ever been in that store, and I was looking for Soul Asylum album that they didn't have, and but they did have a bin with some stuff from last year, and this was in there. For the full story is on the previous video about my Black Friday stuff. I mean my Record Store Day stuff. See, Black Friday gets in my head when I think about this. So anyway, it's got this kind of obi strip type thing. It wraps around the cover, so that's going to stay there because I'm not going to open. It's not a gatefold, so I'm just going to open the side. But it says Black Friday, RSD Black Friday Classic 1984. Jeffrey Lee Pierce fronts LA's greatest punk band. Now I don't know about that, but that's a lot to say. Never released on vinyl till now. Double split color vinyl 12-inch LP. Collector's edition, one pressing, and it's got this cool color. I hope that looks as good as it does on that sticker. So got that little obi strip thing, cool cover, and then on the back we've got the Gun Club live at Hacienda. It's got the track listing. I'll read off that in a minute. Got a picture of the album cover again. Got the band members' names. Cherry Red Records 2022, and then the full track listing, introduction, Hey Wanna, Eternally is Here, Stranger in Our Town, Bad Indian, Sex Beat, Brother and Sister, Bad America, Fire of Love, Preaching Blues, Like Calling Up Thunder, Moonlight Motel, Goodbye Johnny, Give Up the Sun, Sleeping in Blood City. Recorded live at the Hacienda, Manchester, England, October 26, 1984. Jeffrey Lee Pierce vocals and guitar, Kid Congo Powers guitar, Patricia Morrison bass, and Terry Graham drums. Now, I'd heard of this band before, and I knew they were a punk band from LA. That's it. That's all I knew. And I wanted to try them out, but never saw anything, around. And I'm usually not the kind of person that's going to go search online for something. I'd rather just find it in the wild. I do buy things online. Don't get me wrong on that, but I just don't actively search out things all the time. I just kind of like go to the store. I might know what I want to get. Other times I just go there with, I'm going to the record store and I'm coming back with something. And when I come back with something, it's usually something that there'll be something that I really want, and then there'll be something like this that I don't know anything about, but I want to try it. So, and this is one I've been wanting to try for a while, and I never come across anything in the store. So I saw when they put this out, I think they had another one that they put out too that I missed as well. But I figured getting this would be pretty good because since it's a live thing, it's kind of like a greatest hits as well, and it might work into me figuring out what to get next by them. So I think it's going to be cool. I like this picture, real good. He's smoking a cigarette. Can you put that on a cover nowadays? I don't know. But anyway, this girl's, I love her look, the way she's looking like that. But anyway, let's open it up. We're going to leave this in there. Oh, I paid $19.99. The sticker kind of looks like it says $9.99. It tricked me. It was down from $29.99 originally. It's just, like I said, Louisiana Music Factory on this one. First time I ever went in that store. Okay, so we pop it on out. Nothing in the inside besides this right here. So we've got glossy inner sleeve with some photos with the film strip looking stuff. Don't know anything about that guy. Kind of looks like Tommy Lee a little bit from Motley Crue. Then we got the track listing. That's pretty cool looking. Hot pink and black always go together, man. You never beat that. Oh man, that looks kind of cool. It's clear and it's this purple looking thing. Let's compare it to what that was. Now, The difference is that one had more of a some stripes and stuff in it, like splatter, whereas this is a solid, but it still looks cool. It looks a little hot pink on there more than it actually looks. But it's more purpley, some dust and stuff on it. But that clear with that looks awesome. I bet you when it spins, it's gonna look cool. Very cool. We got the label, Gun Club label, with the songs and stuff. So I'm pretty excited to get this one. You know, looking for old '80s punk rock. You know, I don't have enough of that stuff. I really didn't get into punk rock until the '90s, pretty much until, you know, I was into things like in the '80s. Probably the Clash was probably the main one I knew. I knew a little bit about the Sex Pistols, but of course they only had the one album really. And that was pretty much it. There was a few here and there that I had maybe one a cassette of or something, but I didn't really get into punk rock until the early '90s. Probably whenever Green Day came out, I guess. Right before that, probably. You know, before I knew who Green Day was, I started taking a little bit of an interest in punk rock, trying to figure out what it was, and that's when I had bought like the Sex Pistols. I bought both of their out. They bought the regular album, and then I bought the Rock and Roll Swindle album, the Great Rock and Roll Swindle, and I bought a couple Clash albums, and I think there was a Damned cassette and a couple other things. But I had heard of this band, but I never got around to getting anything. So glad to get some stuff from this record store today that I had never had in my collection. Anything by these bands, some of these bands. So and so I'm looking forward to it. So I'm gonna probably look up and see what else they have out and see if I can find anything. Because like I said, I think they had another record store day thing not too long ago. I don't know if it was a live album or something else. But that's it for the record store day stuff. I'm gonna do one more talking about record store day, and then I'll be done with it for the rest of this year, or until Black Friday. And that's it.